It's time for another episode of Raising Courageous Leaders by Mr. Bunke Shipalana. That's my dad.
Before I commence with my talk, I just want to touch a bit on us as the youth, as young people. Most of us today are enjoying the benefits of what our ancestors, our grandfathers, our uncles worked on. We are sitting under a tree enjoying the shade based on someone else who planted that tree many years ago. Most people planted the tree but never really got a chance to enjoy the benefits, and we are very fortunate to be enjoying those benefits. The unfortunate thing about us as a current generation is that we are born in a desert. We are born in a desert. On the left-hand side is slavery. From a biblical context, it's Egypt. But none of us were born in Egypt. On the other side, everyone is telling us that we're going to the promised land, Ekanana in Shangan, but we really have not yet experienced this vision called the promised land. Most of us were born outside apartheid and we're told that there's freedom, but we still have not experienced this thing that is called freedom. We are stuck in between. We are in a desert. And the unfortunate thing about a desert is that going back doesn't make sense. Going forward is a struggle. Going back, you're told of the pain and the scars that our grandfathers have experienced, but going forward is a challenge because we're not yet sure where this place is. People have been going there, but they say, I must join. To where? How? How long is it going to take? It's been 30 years of going that direction, but we're not yet there. And due to that pain and that struggle and not having focus in terms of where I'm going, we tend to depreciate in terms of value. We depreciate in terms of who we are. And I hope that in the next 20 minutes when I chat to you, realize that there is power within you. The seed that you're born with is still within you, regardless of you neglecting it, regardless of you filing it, regardless of the challenges that you might have faced in your life. Let me approach you, brothers here. What's the square root of... I'm joking. I was shaking. Okay. How much is this?
It's 100 rand.
100 rand. If I had to give it to you, will you take it?
I would.
You would? And Buzangwe, no man, relax. What if I take this 100 rand and crumple a little bit? Will you still take it?
I would.
You don't sound confident.
I'd still do.
Okay. If I take it and I step on it, will you still take it? I hope the governor is not here. If I take this note and just a bit, will you still take it? Okay, you can have it. What I'm trying to prove with that exercise that, okay, let's focus a bit. Regardless of what happened to the note, it never lost its value. Regardless of what happened to that banknote, it never lost its value. I stepped on it. It didn't deserve it, by the way. I actually tore it a bit. That scar will remain there forever. But the value of the note never depreciated. And most of us are born as 100 rand, born as 200 rand. We fail one subject. We think, I'm 190 now. We start one business. It doesn't succeed. I'm 180 rand now. We get dumped by our crush. We didn't even know that we were going out. I'm 150 rand now. And then by the time you reach 30, 40, you are 50 cent. But in you is the power to be 200 rand. And I want to encourage you and say that whatever happened to you, the value that we're born with is still within you. And the amazing thing about brothers can take that 200 rand, 100 rand, and go and buy pens or matamati, resell them for 110 rand, go and repurchase. From that 100 rand, you can create 200 rand. From that 200 rand, you can create 400 rand. From that 400 rand, you can start a business. The same thing applies to you. Whatever is within you, there's power in you to either depreciate it or grow it. And when I look at you, I see people who have the power to grow it. regardless of what is happening around you.
Stop waiting for someone to rescue you.
You must have patience and engage in consistent action.
Find the inspiration within yourself
Patience.
to rise above and be your own hero. Join Bonke Shipalana on The Power Within.